it goes away though.
Yeah.
But see, with Facebook, it lives there forever until people can see it.
Right. Oh,
That's
I need
the
to plug
thing.
this in, don't I?
No, you don't need that one. That's just for
Okay.
here. And so where that red light is, and so we're very casual, like you said, we're best friends.
Right. And there we are.
And there we are.
And there it happened.
All right, so welcome. We're ready. Just have fun.
Okay.
People,
and we
I'm
talk
gonna,
to these people?
Yes, I'm going to check in with them from time to
I
time.
got a backlight like I've got a halo, so you want to move it so I don't have a, or something like that. Yeah, it still looks like a.
Well, you know,
Can I fix mine?
Is this
prettier.
mine? This is the pretty one.
But which one has the questions in it?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
This one I'll read from so I can see it.
Understood.
But we'll be there.
We're a team. It actually looks good. I think we should be doing more of this.
Yeah. Okay, did we get
Just
that on
you and
tape?
me.
Did we get that on tape? I totally
Okay.
agree. We should go on the road. So you're on the road.
I am on the road.
Do you love the road?
I do sometimes. I'm touring because I'm getting a new special together.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, you have to tour. And I've been doing a theater tour, which I just got off of, and then I'm doing some clubs and then some more theater. But being able to come to a club like the Stardome here in Birmingham, which I know that you're a stand-up comedian that's
Right.
beloved here, and it's a place where you get to try new stuff. And so I was in Salt Lake City a couple months ago. I did like 2 hours. It was
Oh,
it was
wow.
either that or get married to 3 women. So
So when you're working through new material, is it on the fly or is it something you've already started on and you just kind of flesh it out with the audience?
It's usually something as you know, something you started on, and then once in a while the gem happens. Something
Mm-hmm. Right.
happens, and it can come out of just audience interaction,
Exactly.
and then you go, oh my God, I can't believe
Right,
that.
I wouldn't have thought of that if I hadn't said this, and then you take it on the
And
road.
then that guy Jim that I met in Birmingham is responsible for 2
So
minutes
we're
of
helping
material.
him write his special. Keep that in mind when you come to the show.
That's right.
444-0008. So when was the last time you were in Birmingham?
Never.
I was going to say,
I
I
have
was
never
looking,
been
trying
to
to
Birmingham.
find when you were here.
I didn't
last.
know it was 2 planes. Nobody told me.
Usually-
And the second plane's barely a plane.
So first time at the Stardome,
Not
what
to
you...
put down the airline. I mean,
Well, it
it's
is what it is. We know we're not a major destination, but the Stardome is.
The Stardome is a major, and the city's beautiful. I just took a picture on the top of the hill. I'm going to take a picture with that statue where you stare up at his
Yes,
butt.
Vulcan. He's our little man that moons us every morning.
So
as we
he's
drive up the
a
hill.
mooning man, and so he is a Greek god of some kind. or
Well, okay, so we're the Iron City, Magic City. We have a lot of
Right.
steel, and so he is a iron statue that was gifted to us back when they had world fairs.
So we're at the place now where we got to melt him down and make jewelry, pretty much.
No, he stays there forever. He's
He
been
will always
refurbished
be
a
there.
few times.
Is
Yeah,
steel coming back to this town like coal is coming to other cities?
I don't think it ever left as much as not really. No, it's
Okay.
kind of like coal and yeah.
Yeah.
But then we'll start going into clean air and all that kind of stuff.
One
all right,
day we'll
everyone's
have all
saying
those
good
great
morning.
things.
Everyone's saying good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's see. Okay. So a question I have for you, first time
Yes.
in Birmingham, do you have any preconceived notions or do you have anything that you have to do while you're here?
No.
Barbecue was the answer.
Barbecue is the answer.
Yeah, that was the
you
answer.
have barbecue here?
Yes, we have barbecue here.
Oh, my grandma.
So you guys tell us who's barbecue.
I'm going to hit cardio in the afternoon. Tell me where to
Come to
go.
Alabama, you got to get barbecue.
I will have barbecue.
Okay, we'll have
I
barbecue.
love barbecue.
Let's see
And
what
usually,
else.
when I travel on the road, normally I have someone with me, an opening act that's a buddy, the compadre,
Mm-hmm.
and we write together. We've been working on something. I'm directing a movie in July, and he's helping with it. And but this is to be with the people. So
Okay.
it will really be,
Just you.
my experience will be me with, and I have a wonderful opening act, and I can't remember his name because I'm not a good person.
Okay, well,
But
we'll forgive
he's
you.
fantastic.
Okay, so we'll see him tonight. It's the Stony.
tomorrow,
It's one show tonight.
Yeah, 1 tonight and 2 tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Stardome 444-0008. Make sure you get those tickets. So you do so much, whether it's acting, whether it's directing, whether it's writing, theater. Do you have what? If you could only do one thing, what would it be?
Barbecue. Barbecue.
She says boiled peanuts. You need that too.
What is it?
Boiled peanuts.
Oh, boiled peanuts. I had that once. I went to the doctor and
And they gave you a shot and cleared it right up.
yeah, it cleared. It was terrible. Well, boil them. If you boil them, you're safe. But I would. I love. Right now, I'm loving stand up because of the way the world is right now.
Right.
I want to entertain people, and so I'm not a political satirist because it's being done so beautifully by so many people every day. I get my news from comedians pretty
Right.
much, but I'm really silly, you know. But I'm also talking about real things like birth and death and relationships, and that's what's new about this stand-up new hour special that I'll have compared to my last two, which dealt with sometimes some things that where my father passed away and things, and we just lost an icon yesterday, Don Rickles. who
Right,
was
right.
like,
You were very close too.
I was very close with him. He was like a dad to me, and so getting up bright and early and doing the show must go on and promoting your shows is what he would do.
Yes,
And
he was a wonderful talk show guest.
He was, if you ever got to see him live, which you didn't.
I didn't, but I've seen a lot.
Nobody
online.
did you could call it crowd work, but that's like, civilian terms.
Right.
But it's like talking to the people. No one approached him, and he was so loving. I mean, he was the one that would see a husband and wife in the audience, and it was old school stuff. And he would see the husband, and he goes, "Is this your wife?" And the guy would go, "Yeah," and he'd go, "Oh," it was all expressions of you poor guy.
Right, and he had this. He was sweet, lovable, but he was mean. But he made you laugh at yourself.
And it wasn't like the roasting that we've come to know. I got roasted once on Comedy Central, but John Stamos was my roast master. My friends were roasting me. It was Norm Macdonald and I won't say John Lovitz because it doesn't count, but other Gilbert and a lot of people. But we've gotten into a mean roasting world.
It's rough to survive that.
And that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about having fun and calling somebody on their stuff because it's true.
Based in truth, but it's hilarious.
And then, there was a joke that I think Jim Norton said that my last special was, it won't be offensive. It's not blue, so don't get worried. But it was, I like to say ahead of time because I have done morning TV.
I was about to ask you about that.
Before Full House, I did morning TV.
I was going to ask you.
But they said my last special was in high def. It was in high def because you had to be one of those two in order to enjoy my special.
Okay.
Someone's flagging you down.
I know.
Like, get off the air. Are they saying we have to stop?
Yeah, I think we might have to wrap up some breaking news. I think our governor's about to step in. Our governor's resigning.
We're still Facebook Live.
Okay, we're still going.
yeah,
Are
we're
we
still
going
on Facebook
live,
Live
or are we
Zooming.
taking that live?
What happened? Oh, they went back to the Today Show.
I don't know.
Are we taking his press conference live?
I'm not sure.
How can you do the governor over me?
I know.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we're still on here. I was
Okay,
going to
good.
ask you, because we'll upload this as well.
Okay, good.
What I wanted to ask you is, what am I doing, Kurt? Okay, hang on a second. Scoot over just a little bit.
Are we
Hang on a
back to
second.
being on
Okay.
the air?
Okay, yeah, no, I have to toss. Okay, I'm ready. I know, but breaking news right now. We're going to take you live to Montgomery, where Governor Robert Bentley is speaking live. We'll take you there now.
Can we hear it? Can we hear it? Did something bad happen?
He has been under investigation for having an affair with his aide,
That's what's cutting me off?
and
The
so,
governor's had an affair, and that's what's taking me off of television? I don't understand
well,
it.
we've been kind of waiting. on
I'm
this for a
promoting the
while.
Stardome. Stardome.
You're right. So let me ask you about your comedy.
Okay.
You're known as America's Dad.
Yeah,
but your
I am
comedy
that.
is known as.
My comedy is, I talk about my kids in my comedy.
But blue, you use the word
my
blue.
comedy, I would say, is I am not afraid to use an expletive. But the people that started me off, Richard Pryor was a friend of mine.
Right.
I mean, I first thing I did was a Richard Pryor movie, and I used
Oh, wow.
expletives. Yeah, I mean, I just did what I found funny. I'm less blue now than I was. I wrote a book a couple years ago. It was a New York Times bestseller.
Yes, New
Nobody
York Times
cares the governor's
bestseller,
talking
yes.
right now. But it was about how death and comedy intersect and how they get you through hard times. So that's kind of what I'm doing in my stand-up now. So I would say it's a soft R thing. 15-year-olds are suitable to see my
Oh, really?
stand-up.
Okay. Well, good. So you can bring the kids. That's
I don't know if you
everything you want to
can.
wonder.
Stardom has a drinking age?
We have a drinking age. Yes.
What,
I think they let
can
kids in.
come to the show?
I think it's.
No
Yeah,
one
they-
knows. No
they-
one
they-
knows
they let-
anything.
they let kids in.
They'll let an 18-year-old in? 18-year-olds can come to my show.
So I
That's
wanted
good.
to ask you about, you have done morning television before you got your big break on Full House.
Yes.
What was it horrible? You stay up late doing comedy. How was the transition waking up in the morning?
Well, I had at the time, my ex-wife, who was my wife, and we were having a baby. So I was going to bed early. I was going to bed at 9 p.m. and get up at 4 a.m. and they drive you to work at CBS. Oh, he just walked away in shame.
Okay, am I back on TV?
That's all that
Semi.
matters.
There you
This
go,
is very
semi.
professional. I want to tape this. I want to see everything
Lean
we
up,
just
lean
did.
up just a second.
Okay. Lean up.
Okay, so we're going to have more on that developing story out of Montgomery. Governor Bentley says he is not planning to step down. We do have a crew heading to Montgomery. We will continue to follow this story, so keep it here to WVTM 13 for the latest. No one told me actually what to say, but nobody told me what to say. But I know, but I didn't know what I was doing. Like, will we go into somebody live there? You know. Okay. Well, Bob Saget will never come back to this place.
No, I don't understand. Do we have a kiss off of me here, or we're done here?
No, I think they're re-racking that, and then.
Gonna pick it up, maybe. Let's see what our.
Kurt, are we picking back up?
So what time do I have to go somewhere?
I'm about to walk you out in less than a minute. Because you guys got here pretty early. Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Here. Okay.
We're on television
There we
again?
go. We're back now. Now we're back. Okay.
I will say that he walked away with dignity. What?
What?
Anyway.
I was trying to catch you up. We had a little break there. We were still
I've
here.
been divorced 20 years.
Okay.
And I have a girlfriend now. And I will say that if you're going to have any kind of illicit anything, I'm talking to the public of Birmingham, just get out of the relationship and then go and have it. It's better than doing it and having to walk away up steps.
Right. You're referring to the
No,
governor.
but I
Well,
was
he
just
had been
watching
married
it.
for 50 years, and then his wife divorced him last year.
Well, that happens.
So that
If I was
happens.
married 50 years, everybody would divorce me. This
So-
would be a community property of the
So
country.
we were saying that you can bring family to your show now.
Well, you can't bring little kids.
Not little kids,
But
but
I would
you're
say,
saying
I look at my
15,
audience, I have 15, 16, 17-year-olds, if it's allowable.
Okay.
Usually there's a 21 drinking
Right, if
age,
they
but
have liquor in place.
I'm told that at the
We've had
Stardome,
young people there before.
yeah, 18-year-olds, I'm like a South Park episode. You know,
Okay.
when you go see Chris Rock, when you go see Dave Chappelle, you might look at the audience, you might see 19-year-olds there, but pretty much you're 21 and up.
Right.
And I'm pretty much a 21 and up
Okay.
type of act, but type of 40 years of stand-up. So I just love doing it, and the last half hour of my stand-up is music. I write new songs.
Oh, wow, okay.
I was nominated for a Grammy for my last special.
Very nice.
And Kathy Griffin won, and I always go, that's okay because I like him. No, she likes that joke. It's okay. She's fine with
I'm
it.
like, what?
She loves me. I can't believe what happened here. I showed up. We went
It's
to
a
breaking news.
It's breaking. That was breaking news. We've been waiting on a statement, and we thought it was one statement. It was a different statement. There's
Governor on the
committees.
steps.
Yeah.
So he was
That's
on the
big news
steps.
here
Was
in
he talking
Alabama.
about his stepwife?
He was saying he's not stepping down.
He shouldn't. He's on the steps.
He stepped back up.
Yeah, he stepped right up.
You have been such a joy to meet.
You're
Welcome
an
to
angel.
Birmingham.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you
If
coming
you're
out.
with someone you love, don't become the governor and then stay with her. And come to the
safe.
Stardome tonight and
Yes.
tomorrow. I'm going to do stand up and
Come see the first time in Birmingham, so you want to see that. Also, he's still working on the special, so we hopefully will then watch the special and say, I saw him work that joke out
You
with
will.
us.
And then I'm running for governor because it looks like the position's open.
Thank you so much.
That was hilarious.
That was good. All right.
I
we're
can't
good.
believe that happened. That's very unusual.
Yeah, it was a little unusual. A little bit.
This
but
breaking news.
breaking news.
I
All
did
right.
not touch that woman externally.
Let's take your mic off and then I'll
I think
tell
that's a
you
good
more.
idea.
I'm like, let me get your mic off.
Here, my mic. Well, wait a second.
No, they had recordings. They had taped recordings. His wife, actually, of 50 years,